those aren't like joke rolls. That's just like that's what's going on, okay? And Sam is seated on the ground. You don't have to actually sit on the ground, but okay. All right, here we go. And it's late. It's late at night. It's late. Why are you still up?
I couldn't sleep.
Why not?
Why aren't you asleep?
I never sleep, and don't worry about me.
You get to worry about me.
Well, I'm your mother. I wiped your ass.
I'll remember you wiping my ass.
Don't say ass.
I'm just saying, I don't remember.
Well, it happened, and it gives me certain privileges, and one is that I don't have to answer questions about when I sleep. And why are you sitting on the floor?
Mom?
Don't mom me. It's time for bed.
I have a question.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m., that's when you can ask it.
It's small.
I won't tell you again.
But it's a really small question.
It's never small. Plus, I could tell you the wrong answers, and then you get big and move out and lose a job, and someone breaks your heart, and you start to think of all the lessons that your mom taught you. And then you're my age, and you think, if only mom wouldn't have taught me that I always had to, for instance, be respectful, because I was too respectful, and that opened the door for this one person who mom never could have known about when she was teaching me to waltz in and, well, I bet you'll say, abuse me. And whatever you do is going to find its way back here to mom, who's done her very best. You'll tell your friends how your mom meant well, but she didn't teach you, not what you really needed.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, you say you wouldn't, but your frontal lobe, it's not developed. You still think I'm God.
I don't think you're God.
And some parents love that, but you're a person like me, and there's no better lesson than one that you can learn on your own. Now it's 11:30, let's go.
You're up.
Look, I don't go to sleep until 3, and I'm still awake by 6:30 to put breakfast on the table.
What about last week?
Look, I already apologized for that. It was 2 mornings, and I already apologized.
How come you didn't get up?
You have your whole life to ask rude questions about other people's business. You'll have a wife or a husband who can relive your whole childhood with you. You're the only 9-year-old who wants to run a 60 Minutes interview in his own house.
I won't have a husband.
Well, you might. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's too early for these questions and too late tonight.
I'll get in my bed and my eyes won't close.
Well, what if I tape them down?
What happened to the dinosaurs?
That's your question?
Yes.
The dinosaurs died because of a meteor.
But did anyone prove that? I think it was something else.
The dinosaurs died because a meteor hit Earth and it sent dust into the air and blocked out the sun, and they all died because living creatures need sun to be living creatures.
But who told you that?
What do you mean, who told me that? People much smarter than you or me said that.
You can't block out the sun. It's too big.
Dust can block out the sun. And you have to promise me that you're not going to look back on this when you're 35 and only remember that your mother said that you weren't smart. Because that is not what I'm saying. You're plenty smart, and it's annoying as hell because once you have a smart child, you never get any sleep.
So you don't think that maybe the dinosaurs died because they were sick?
Of course they were sick. The sun got blocked out, and the plants couldn't grow, and the air didn't have oxygen, and everyone died.
The cockroaches didn't die. That's what my teacher said.
Well, yeah, the cockroaches did not die.
But don't cockroaches need oxygen?
I don't know what cockroaches need.
But what if the dinosaurs were just sad?
Who said anything about being sad? Did a teacher tell you the dinosaurs were sad?
I thought of it just by thinking about it.
I might have to go down to your school and have a word with, what's her name, Mrs. Tycho?
Miss Carroll.
Miss Carroll.
They said the same thing you said about the meteor and the oxygen, but I've thought about it all day, and no one was there to see it.
Look, the dinosaurs didn't get sad, okay? They're just animals, like dogs or cats or blue jays.
Dogs get sad.
The dogs need to eat or to run or to follow their owner, but they don't get sad, not the way that people do.
Kenny Dalton's dog got sad. They have to put him in a cage before they leave their house, and every time they do, he cries. He sounds like a person when he cries.
Now we're talking about Kenny Dalton's dog. When ACS comes to get me because my child won't sleep, they're not going to listen when I tell them, but we were talking about Kenny Dalton's dog.
Was Dad sick or was he sad?
Kenny Dalton's dog. Give me a break. He probably just didn't get his milk bone or whatever, that little rat. One has to be able to think to get sad. If one can't think, trust me, there's a lot less to be sad about. But you're going to learn all this on your own. Your problem is never going to be that you don't think.
I like Kenny Dalton's dog.
That doesn't change that he's a rat. Just look at him. 5 pounds, whiskers, they feed him cheese.
What about Dad?
Excuse me?
Was Dad sick or sad?
Thank you.